Good evening. This is the Dr. Dixon Self-Help Channel, and I'm back this evening to give you a little more information. I do want to tell you right now, I'm going to issue a warning. Again, this will be controversial, and however, I want you to watch it. Watch it for food, as food for thought, at least. And watch the tape to the end. I tell people when I counsel them, play the tape to the end. Don't assume that there's no help for you. Play it to the end, then you can make a judgment. Oh, don't sell yourself short by letting your emotions cheat you like it has been doing. Today what we're going to discuss is about subtle or slavery that we're not even really aware of. So we're not really going to have a general topic as I normally do. And as you can see, I don't have any notes. I prefer not to use notes because I think on this stuff all the time. So therefore, I really don't need the notes. Unless that, for some reason there's something that I need to have an exact quote on, then it's a different story. This again will be a introductory video to further videos later about the subject. So, but I do want to talk to you about the subtle forms of slavery. Actually, they're more so like mental slavery that we're not even aware of. You see, the problem with most people, we see the problem. The problem is the easy part. The problem is the peelings on the potato or the peelings on the apple. We see the outside. Everyone can see that. The dumbest fool, the most illiterate fool can see that. But it's only the learned that see solutions. Anyone can see a problem. Anyone can tell you, identify something that's wrong. But it's only the highly motivated and the initiated that see solutions instead of seeing problems. They see solutions. They ask the questions of discovery, as I have taught you previously: the why, the what, the who, and the when. And the order really doesn't matter. It depends on what you're after. But I do want to talk about, here's one this form of slavery. I notice it, and it's a big issue today in our government. We see how the government said that we need to stop the spending. They're saying that the spending has gone awry. Oh my God, higher than ever been before. And for that reason, a lot of programs are being cut and are being cut and being curtailed. The Democrats as well as the Republicans, everyone is pointing fingers. One being accused of being the giveaway party, and the other one is the cutaway party. And you can put the tags on the party of your choice as you deem. But I do want to say this, because you know what I do? Like they say, I'm not trying to play both sides, but I'm a realist. I look at things for what they are, and I can see what the conservatives are saying. I understand this thing about all the social problems, social programs, and a lot have been cut. Yes, and I'm for it, but I'm not for it. And what I mean by that, I'm not trying to play both sides, because see, when it comes to the social programs and things of that nature, I'm for it when the person needs it, when they need it. But when a person has got their health and strength, able to work, then they need to be put off of it. Now you might say, Reverend, that's hard. No, it's not. It's not hard. Because you know well as I do, you even probably know some people that are taking advantage of this system. These women that continue to have a baby after a baby after a baby. Now I could go along with one mistake, but then when you see a pattern, when you see more than one than two and three, listen, that's a pattern. And you know what they're doing to themselves? They're becoming permanent residence of social programs. Well, see, they weren't meant for that from the very beginning. It wasn't meant for that. It was meant for when you need it, to use it. And then soon you can't get off of it. For emergency situation, you lose your job or have a catastrophic health problems or loss of a spouse, something like that. But you know, it is being abused. Yes, it is. And there will be a lot of abusers in this. And see, that's what makes this thing hard. And then folks think, well, I don't have a job. Well, it's not because they're not out there. The main reason a lot of people don't have a job, they're not qualified to do any work. A high school education is not enough anymore. A GED is not enough anymore. See? But what you can do, listen, go to school, get a grant. You only have to pay it back. And so you can get qualified for a better job. There are jobs out there. The health field, the prison industry, because folk gonna keep a lot. Listen, those black neighborhoods and the hoods are gonna keep. It's like a meal. They keep turning them out. They keep turning them out, and the system waiting for them like a catcher's mitt. See, it's waiting for them. So that's a form of slavery. And the Democratic Party, the great party, yes, they gave away a lot of things. They wrote a lot of things and they helped a lot of people. But see, well, we abused the system because we wouldn't get off of it. That's what got it messed up. These ladies having all these babies. And the Republicans are talking about it. There's no doubt about it. It's all over TV everywhere. Then we get mad at the Republicans talk about it's the white man's fault. It's not the white man's fault. It's your fault. Then nobody make you have them babies. I could give you one, yeah. I give you one. But them two, them three, them four, man, that's crazy. See, that's taking advantage of the system. See, and you know what? But it's not all y'all fault. I understand that. It's not all your fault. Again, I have to blame our preachers, and the reason I blame them is because guess what? Sexual. I mean, so it's too open. We're not really taught. It's not really forcibly taught to abstain from sex. Now you might say, yes, it is. No, for the biggest part, it's not taught. Because you know what? Most times the preachers are doing it themselves. They're not really taught. If they were taught, see this negative TV programming, that's which I'm against. We got all this stuff, flashing sex cards right before your face, flashing sex cards. I just saw a commercial last night on TV. Remember, while I was looking about these men in the undies, and they were doing a Christmas jingle. I forgot the song, but you saw they were shaking the hip and jingling and jingling. Come on, y'all. And you are forced to look into their private area, and they're just shaking and jingling. Come on, man. Flash cards, sexual flash cards. On every commercial, got sexual flash cards. And see, and I try to teach the young folks, and they're doing it. They have these babies before babies having babies and things. Products of the hood, products of the moral meltdown. Again, which I have a video on that too. You need to go to YouTube and look at the moral meltdown. I have a blog as well on the moral meltdown of the family due to negative TV program, and I have a companion video that goes with it. You need to look at that too. And I bring out all these things. See, and this is thing. It has to go to morals. It has to go with values, because we're not teaching this kind of stuff. We listen. We letting folk do what they want to do. If it feel good, a lot of folk think if it feel good, do it. Facebook and all these things, the young folk that are saying what they want to say, you can't tell them nothing. See, I'm sorry it's this way, but this is the way it is. And you know, yes, I'm showing you the problem, but I also going to show you solutions. And this generation that's out here now, you know, they are the product of, and I'm sorry about this, but they are the product of single parent families. Most of the time, it's just a woman. See, just a woman, no man in the house. See, and that woman is forced to work because the man won't take care of her. He ducking child support, or the woman laying up, and there's so many different things. You know, they on social program, the law, they have become a slave. These subtype forms of slavery, Section 8, and they're good things in media and all these things. They're good things, but you don't understand what the consequences of it are. It would be okay if you get in it and then get out, But most of them don't. They retire on it. Until death do they part. And see, that's the tragic thing about it. That's the tragic thing about it. We become slaves. And don't even know slaves to a couple $100 or pay a light bill, something of that nature. And then we lose our self-respect. We become manipulators of the system. See? That system tells you can't have no man in the house. They come by and check in your house. Certain things, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't have that. See? Who the way want to subject themselves to that? And then the blacks, the thing about the reparations, because it's true, we all live culture that haven't had received some form of reparations. But today I was thinking I had to take my car to have a service, and me and my wife coming back through Wilson, and I got to thinking. We rode through where Hines Street they was, and by the projects, and I was looking, and it dawned on me, they had the reparation right there. See, the reason we couldn't get no reparation, you know why we couldn't get them? Because they gave us project. They spent the reparation money that the 40 acres of mule, it was put into a project. See? The program that we getting, see? That's our reparation. They didn't trust us to do it the right way, so they did it for us. Because guess what? It is true in a lot of cases. We won't take care of our own self. We want TCB, take care of business. So we got to have somebody, make sure my light bill get paid. Make sure my rent get paid. Then the reparation, and we fussing about it. You were never going to get anything here. Al Sharpton and all the other ones talking about reparations. Spike Lee, they'll never see you. See, that's your reparation. Form of slavery. And I thought about it. You know, as I thought about this thing, the only place project housing is in the black neighborhood. Wow, it dawned on me. I said, my God. And I thought about different towns, surrounding towns, the area. Black neighborhood, black neighborhood, black neighborhood, black neighborhood projects. My God. That's your reparation. Because we so slack in our business dealings, a lot of us. So we had to have someone to take care of you. Still a slave. And we talk about reparation. We're not, I mean, really, statistics are bad. Look at all the teenage pregnancy. It's true, y'all. They don't need to get mad. Don't get mad at me. I'm just showing you the facts. And you know what it goes to? Because we're not getting sex education. We've said we love God, we love the Bible, we believe in the Bible, we believe in Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior, we believe in the 10 Commandments, but we're not practicing anything of that fashion. And not being expected to. We're not being forced to, as a whole. And our leaders, you know, they raising the sheep and eating the sheep up too. It's true. Every time you turn around, some preacher is, oh my God, there's some kind of fair, illicit affairs and stuff like that. Come on. If it ain't $1 to get them, it's a woman. It's true. So when we see all this stuff, these are products of the moral meltdown. The products of it, and we're becoming slaves to the welfare system and the social programs. They weren't meant for you to live on and raise all your children. They weren't meant for that. Now, I admit there might be some people, some situations that are trapped, but for the biggest part, this generation out here now, no, man, the abuse really started with this generation now, and they're young folk. I got a problem with that. They're young folk. Able-bodied. They ain't trying to work, don't want to work. Y'all know it's true. Hair weaves, fingernails. See? It's messed up, y'all. And ain't no need nobody getting mad, calling folks, calling your Uncle Tom, all that kind of mess. You don't even know what Uncle Tom means. They don't mean what you think. They don't mean but no one getting mad. That's your problem. You always get mad, but you ought to get mad at yourself. And see, the thing about that, this passion thing, man, is run awry with us, and the preachers can't help us. What they're telling us is not working because they don't even know the solution. See, like I told you, I do have a doctorate in metaphysics. I was able to help myself. I was able to break the bad habits that I had that had me in bondage. I was able to pull myself up. See, and no, I'm going to tell you right now, I had to read other things. See, and I know what. Folks, they can call me a heretic or whatever. But I'm free today. Call me what you whatever you want to call me. Are you free? Probably not. See, the 7 chakras, which are power centers in your body. I told you I had a doctor in metaphysics. I'm going to just give you a brief preview. My heart chakra was my problem, where my emotions at, my feelings. See, that's where it was. They were blocked by stress of different sorts and things. And when I discovered that, I was able to free myself through using the power of my heart chakra. See, and that's the same problem. These women keep having these babies and sex going awry because it's the problem in the heart chakra. See, their emotions are run awry. See, they've not been focusing their energy, but they're focusing it in the wrong way. They're releasing it in the wrong ways and at the wrong times. See, and it causes a problem. These young folk, their hormones start kicking up and they release that force. I teach folk, don't play with sexual energy. It's the most powerful force in the universe. And because if you release it before time, it will go awry. It will cause you problems. That's what's happening. These young folks messing with a power so powerful, the power of the universe, and they don't know about it. Releasing it before time. Not waiting. Can't wait, won't wait. See? And we parents don't want to talk to them about sex. See? Or anything of that nature. It's taboo. Taboo. We leave it to the birds and the bees. But it's time, I'm telling you what we got to do. We've got to sit down. We have got to try other things. You know, you can pray all you want to. Prayer not going to help that. And I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds bad. Yeah, I know it sounds bad. But that's the problem. It's not bad. See, I'm a realist. You got to look at it for what it is. Yeah, look at what it is. There are principles that God put in place that operate. When you break those principles, then you get a reverse effect. See? But you have been taught me. And when someone comes to you and open it up and show it to you, you call them a heretic. See? That's what Jesus made me say, O Jerusalem, thou that killest thy prophets. You will kill that person reputation-wise. Or slander of them. See? Like they did John Wycliffe, different great scholars, and burn them up at the stake because they were way ahead of the time. See, now we look back at them and, oh my God, we were honoring them. But it's too late for that. And so I'm telling you, these problems are out here. We've got to get a grip of them. Don't need nobody getting mad. Get mad at yourself. You're responsible for yourself. Stop relying on the government to take care of you. Take care of yourself. They are putting the grants out there for you to use, but you won't use them. No. BET and all the other programs, the negative programming, poison your mind. Now, I have my 3 guests here, 3 monkeys. They're here. You know, one of them got his ears closed, the other one got his eyes closed, the other one got his mouth closed. And that, you know, I'm sorry that I have to use them in this way, because that's really a lot, just like a lot of y'all. You will look at the other, you don't want to see it, but it's out there. You don't want to hear it, but it's being said. See? And you ought to say so, but you won't. And then when somebody do, like me, you get mad. You get mad. All you want to hear is a sermon and a hoop and a holler and a squall. See? Praise the Lord. See? And God, but He made you a steward. You better remember that. He made you a steward. And you know what a steward means? That means you've been entrusted with this stuff. It ain't got nothing to do with shouting and speaking in tongues. You've been taught wrong. We've been entrusted this to produce, like the talents, to produce more, to bring out more. See? But when someone come at you like that, you get offended and get mad. See? O Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets. And so we wind up consequently like the 3 monkeys. Don't want to see it, don't want to hear it, and I ain't got nothing to say. Plead the 5th Amendment when you ought to be talking. That's the time you shut up, when you should be talking. Well, today I'm pretty sure I've got a firestorm started, but that's good, that's fine. Maybe something. Y'all to get upset sometime. Stay when some of y'all get more upset over a broke fingernail or weave come unglued. Need to get upset over something that's seriously important. This is Dr. Dixon, the Dixon Self-Help Channel. I'm just trying to show you how to help yourself. I am available for private consultation. However, you can reach me by email, jimdixie4@hotmail.com, or by phone, 252-756-7560. And if I can't do you good, I certainly won't do you any harm. This is Dr. Dixon Self-Help Channel signing off until the next scheduled time. Have a good day.